the Shield final.
The Shield final,
which was between Natixis Club and the Allied World Services Exiles. And the Red Services Exiles are in the red shirt, and the football club in the blue and white shirts. So we are joined by Evan Summerfield, Cathy's best-looking pilot, apparently.
Well, that's what they say. I'm not going to tell them no.
Shield final, and it's been a busy day for a long day for the football club, who played in the second match of the day around about 11:30 this morning, and so it's been a long old day for the commentators as well. So 1 minute in, the football club on this one. Evans, you've been watching virtually the whole tournament, or much of the tournament. I mean, the Service Exiles would be your favourites on this one.
They certainly were. I watched them, as you said, I watched both teams yesterday afternoon, and I've been watching them.
And a great pick-up there, and a great challenge there, bringing down David O'Hagan, and that was a great kick ahead, and O'Hagan looked as if he was in the corner there and pulled to the ground rather unceremoniously, but the referee is speaking with his assistant referee. There's a bit of controversy over there.
Yeah, no, that was a great start from the club. They really surprised Allied.
So there's a line out, so foot was in touch, and a bit of crossing on that occasion, an obstruction. The referees waved play on, but it's in a real tight spot, held up inside their own try zone, and that was Lewis Tutt with a very unenviable job. There's a bit of claret showing from an eye cut there, which involves Simeon James, who will probably have to leave the field now to get that tidied up. Here we see it. He makes the tackle, and then they looked as if there was something after the event there, and he dropped the ball there, but I think there was a nick initially. So number 5, Jeff Hadley, charged down, deliberate knockdown, and we could here we've got a penalty, and that could have quite easily have been a yellow card given the way that today has been moving. Evans Dan Park was up in the commentary box with us, complaining about the referee decisions being quite tight today, but we've seen a mixture of different results from different situations, but the club once again driving in there. Tom Jones working hard there along with Jeff Hadley, the scrum half. An offload, an opportunity here. This looks like Niall Rowach diving over, and Niall Rowach opens the score for the Natixis Hong Kong Football Club. A fantastic score, good invention by the club, and catching their opponents unawares, and some good hurdling.
Yeah, what a great start from the club. Niall there going over just next to the posts. They'll probably convert this and take a very early lead in this final here at the Hong Kong Football Club. This has impressed me. I thought Allied World Forces Exile would go ahead with this. They're on debut here at the Tens, and certainly the club has come out wanting to play football. It's quite a great start.
Disappointingly, Niall Rowach misses the conversion, and
that's not a bad shiner on his right eye either. He's been playing fairly tough football, I think, this weekend.
He's been carrying that around all this last couple of days, I think. So Rowach to restart, and it's taken well by and Gareth Lindeburn, and he's lost it there to number 8 is Dan Barlow. And looks like we're going to have a knock-on scrum here.
Yeah, this
is a bit of a patchy start to this this half.
Yeah, and Exile haven't got out of anywhere near in front of their line, so once again the club just keeps going forward.
Tom Jones, big drive on that side there. Adam Butterfield, the scrum half, chasing down. There's number 12, popped upfield, Nathan Trowbridge. And it looks as if it could fall very fortuitously here.
Yeah.
And a fabulous score. Great footwork.
Well, that's the only time that Exile have been...
Fabulous score. And that gives it back to 5-5. And the score, again, the kick ahead. And the chase is fantastic.
Well, this is where they're dangerous.
And there was the race. And number 16, Aled Jones. Now, Aled Jones, presuming that is the same player who hasn't just got his shirt off, but was he not carried off with a concussion after a very nasty challenge earlier?
Or was that, no, I think that was that Beer.
Might have been, well, Aled Jones, it was number 14 that was carried off, so they might have swapped shirts. It doesn't exactly look like him, so
no.
I do wonder. But it's a try anyway, and the conversion missed, and we've got the Exiles are all square with the Hong Kong Football Club in this Shield final.
And that is a problem we were having all morning and all afternoon up in the other on Stanford, is everyone's trying to change their shirts around. So we thought it was actually Gareth Beer that got taken off with that concussion down on the...
Well, number 6 here is Gareth Beer on the team sheet, and he's rampaging through the midfield, looking pretty much like he's looked like all day, so it's difficult. Roderick Clancy also taking it up strongly, and the club struggling to put him down. And waiting to play Gareth Lindbergh. Opportunity here, little show and go. Pulled up, and it's been stolen, and a bit of messing around, and it was a dangerous bit of play there. I think that was Pierce McKinley West there, passing instead of touching down, and a bit of an experience on that occasion.
Yeah, and this is what more that we're expecting from the Exiles. They played the first couple of minutes down in their half, and they're right down to where they should be. Great try before. Be interested to see how this scrum goes. I'm not sure that we're going to see the best out of it, but this will be quite good. Their back line is looking impressive. Their forwards are looking good.
So it's quite an inexperienced looking scrum. Not much weight in the football club scrum here. This will be a real marker for how the rest of the day, how the rest of this game goes. In fact, the scrum wheeled, but there was a good drive on it. Crossfield pass. Sean Cooper, and Cooper steps on the gas on a fantastic try, and it is the Exiles who nose themselves in front with a fine try, and Cooper took it to the line and then had the gas to go round, and a great finish.
Yes, and this is what the Exiles have been doing.
There he is, Cooper whizzing on, and a great finish.
Yeah.
And the Exiles now slowly beginning to impose themselves on this game.
They are. Unfortunately, the conversion once again wasn't successful. So that's it for the Exiles. But this is where they left off in their last game. The football club have come out well, but now they're sort of back on the back foot. I was surprised at that scrum. The football club scrum I thought was actually quite good then. So this could be quite a close encounter as it gets further along.
They wheeled it, and it set up quite an attacking opportunity. But yeah, once again fumbled. Going forward, frustration there. Frustration for the big player, who is, I think again number confusion here. But we've got Butterfield, Adam Butterfield in at, I believe it's 6, or at 8, and it's no Tom Jones in at 8, or Butterfield in at 6.
You're doing a great job with that.
Well, I'm getting a bit confused now. But it do seem to be changing. But there, Tom Rowlands nipping off the scrum, and again a pacey run through the middle by, and his name was Avondale. I think he wasn't on the team sheets either, but I did have a note his name somewhere. And Avondale.
Exiles down again, they put on the outside shoulder.
And there he goes. So
that conversion was successful. The Exiles are just looking like they're...
Jack Avondale. And so there's Rhys Thomas.
Coming down the 2.5 minutes left in this first half. It's the Shield final.
So, in touch. Quick throw in, but it's been pulled back. Certainly quite an atmosphere building as the expectation starts, heading towards some of the bigger finals. Through the hands there, Butterfield, and there's a good bit of pace shown by Simeon James, and Adam Rady with the pace and the power to go all the way despite the tap, and a good finish in the corner there by Adam Raby. And Football Club back in this one again.
Yeah, they'll be happy down that end of the field, down at the Sportsman's Bar end. The Football Club just opening up. Exile just really didn't have any defence there and run down the side. It's good to see that they've come back in such an emphatic way with just shy of 2 minutes until the end of the first half. They needed to do that. Exile were looking very, very good and looked like they might have run away with it. See if Niall can add some extra points. And it's got the distance and it's got the accuracy. Very nice.
So 17 points to 12. Great kick there by Niall Rower, and a fantastic try by Adam Rady, using all his power and pace. And the claret now is needs to be tidied up. And Simeon James coming off. And, or is he? He's just coming over at this near side. The referee quite hasn't clearly noticed that, neither of the touch judges. So up goes, and a knock on, and again Tom Jones recycles. Okay, again to Jones. Oof, hit heavily on that occasion. Oof, pulled down on his head there. That was Jeff Hadley. And again, the Football Club seem to be revamped now. In fact, suffering that hit. There's Tom Jones, ball inside, flicked back. And it's all very scrappy there at the moment. 16 is Callum McFeet-Smith. Actually, it's not Callum McFeet-Smith either. He's changed shirts. There's Pierce West McKay, and there's good running there by Adam Butterfield. Took the line well there, but isolated. Managed to recycle that there, and that's Roman Cargano, who and off Tom Jones fights off the challenge, and round the side there, little shit into there, and a step inside, and Pierce McKinley West on the team sheets, but and that is Pierce McKinley West. And a successful try, and suddenly Football Club are back in this under the posts and could be in at half time here by 2 points ahead. Yeah, great little wrap round, and then a nice finish.
Yeah, well, they've started, they've ended how they started. Fantastic. This should equalise it, 17-all going into the half-time break in the final here. Club have started off, as we saw, quite emphatically, straight down into the breakdown, and they've scored a nice little try under the posts to keep the momentum going into half-time, which is what they need.
So half-time in the Shield final, and the home side, the Natixis Hong Kong Football Club, leading the Allied World Services Exiles by 17-15. And a tremendous comeback in the second part of that first half by the Hong Kong Football Club. Great try there. You see there Kevin West in the middle there. But here's the first try. Great bit of pace, actually. That's Aled Jones. Indeed, it is Aled Jones. Great control and a lovely finish. So number 16 at least scored. And then out wide, another good run there. Cooper, definitely Cooper, and he showed power and pace and into the heart of the football club defence. And yet another opportunity. Through he went, and another try, another score. But then football club looked as if they were down and out, but then a couple of fantastic little steps and an offload, and Adam Rady's pace taking him far enough, and a fabulous score by Rowark, who looks a little bit like Alice Cooper with that black eye.
He certainly does.
And then obviously another score, and the football club are leading at this point. But we have a second half in this Shield final. It's taken well. Lovely little stepping motion. That looked a little bit forward, and the referee agrees. And Pierce McKinley West is frustrated by that.
Now it'll be interesting to see how we...
Ryan Black in at number 9. And he's been very impressive. Created that second try, the third try. And he's been very, very useful for the Natixis Football Club over the course of this tournament. Big scrum, solid by the Exiles. Kick ahead, opportunity here. And another good bit of football skills, and Tom Rowlands. Kick, chase, and a lovely score by the standoff, and puts the Exiles, the Allied World Exiles, back in front. Again, they do like that little kick and go, and it's been very, very successful, catching out the football club defence on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, it has been very, very successful. I was going to say, just at the kick-off, it's been a long couple of days for both teams, but the speed and the athleticism of Exiles, they look fitter, they look faster, than they look quicker. And it'd be very interesting in the next couple of minutes, as the whole couple of days starts to come to an end, see how fit the football club is. And I think Exiles might just take it surely on how quick their attack is and how fit they are. They certainly do like that little kick and chip and chase, and they're quick enough to pull it off.
Football club, Roman Cagarno working out of his defence there. Callum McFeet-Smith. Rolling and taking a bit of territory. Adam Raby, a risky one. That could be a cost a try. It's picked up again. And it's in touch, which is fortuitous for the football club on that occasion. Adam Raby perhaps taking a bit of a gamble with the flick out the back, and not punished for it. So it's Ryan Black putting it in. So we've got probably a knock-on from somewhere else.
Yep.
That we haven't seen.
We'll see how this scrum goes.
The football club scrum getting a bit of a pushing on that one, and Ryan Black having to really wriggle out of a very tight corner on that occasion, but he does so. Pierce McKinley West manages to move the ball, but again, teammates, and I think that's McFeet-Smith, under a lot of pressure. And it's a very, very youthful football club side that we're looking at here. It's very much a younger team than I've seen at any of the football club sides in the past. And so clearly training up the younger players for the future. And Niall Alice Cooper Rowark finds touch.
I was just about to say, that's a dead rigger for Alice Cooper. I don't think that's going anywhere soon, that black eye.
So in the background there, I think that's one of the Shandong players who Dan Chenwei, I think, who was collared a few times down near our commentary area earlier in some of the matches, particularly against the football club. And Romain Cargano is making a real driving run there, and Ryan Black. Again, a quick sniping run. Looks like he's broken through. Opportunity here. Has he? He hasn't got the pace to get all the way around himself.
Oh, I was almost there. I was running onto it. I was just about to leave the commentary booth to come and help you out, my friend.
and much humour in the crowd, and well, the stadium commentator was getting quite excited about that one. But
Yeah.
Football Club trailing by 5 points to the Exiles, who, as you say, Evans, has been they've been economic in their usage. They've been very effective in what they've done, and again, the kick and chase has worked for them. Adam Raby's gone back on this one. Lovely one-handed pickup, but it's gone against him because he's knocked on now.
Yep.
And territory given away. A little bit of carelessness there by Adam Raby.
No, and it'll be interesting to see how Exiles go from here. They're in the middle of the pitch. They've been very quick off the mark, and I wouldn't be surprised once again they'll set it up with that kick and chase. They've got a tight fight. They've got about 4 or 5 incredibly quick and agile players, and you saw that the Football Club then, when they broke ahead, it was quick and speed that got them through, but unfortunately they just couldn't continue all the way.
Well, the referee at long last has spotted Simeon James's cut eye and has sent him to the side of the field to get some treatment or a tidy up of that. In the meantime, front row there of Rodri Clancy packing down against Doug McNichol, and the Football Club spinning the scrum again and certainly putting a lot of pressure on the Exiles on this occasion. McFeet Smith gets on the wrong side on that occasion.
Not bad.
And a knock on, an opportunity for now the Football Club to get back to this one. Rowark will look to hit touch, and that touch incoming, and nearly landed in the commentary booth on that occasion.
Fairly close. Well, we'll see how this line out goes.
A very good touch finder by Niall Rowark, and it really is now a game the Football Club have to chase.
Well, they're in a fairly good attacking move or attacking position right now. They could a try or level, but they need a converted try.
So it's Pierce McKinley West, and it's too high for him, and it's been picked off the back there by Gareth Beer, and it's gone wide and a bit of pace by Nathan Trowbridge, and it's through the hands. It's been knocked on and kicked forward. The referee's happy with that. Rowark, who was struggling with his ankle a short while ago, he's playing a bit more football.
Jeez.
And he's finally, he's almost run 70 yards across the field chasing that ball, and he's then thrown a pass inside. It's still a struggle, and that's David O'Hagan, who's been snagged right in front of his own post. McFeet Smith barging through there, or Doug McNichol. And there's Adam Raby now. Surely no space for him to get through there, and it looked as if he had gone through there. Very, very close decision, because it did not look as if he was foot in touch there from the camera angle. It would be useful to see that again. The assistant referee quite happy that it was in touch. Flag was up very quickly.
Yeah, this is a little bit more scrappy from Exiles. They've gone they're certainly covering some distance, these guys. 5 minutes to go.
Over the Texas Club.
So we've still plenty of time. 5 minutes left on this. It's anyone's game. There's only one try in it, and an unconverted try, not straight that one. The referee seems happy with it, and a little bit of a dancing run there by the Tom Rowlands, who's been a standout player for the Exiles. Knock on there, which was not seen by anyone other than the referee, I think. But the Allied World, they've been quite economical. They've been very effective, and they've done what they needed to do in the matches to get to this point. But they probably need to step up the gear a little bit if they're going to seal this one.
I think so, and at the moment I think it's pretty evenly poised. I would have thought the Exiles would have come out in the second half a lot more spirited and a lot more cleaner, as you said. Their execution in the first half and generally all the way through the tournament's been fantastic. And Football Club are only one converted try away from leading, and the time is just slowly kicking
Brian
down
Black
this final.
again off the bottom of the scrum. This time decides to involve his midfield. Little show and go by Rowark, and out wide Adam Rady is ranging. And he's been snagged and pulled down, and there's surely a turnover on the way here. No, referee happy enough. Out the back door, but without looking, and the no-look pass is going to cost the football club as Jonathan Griffiths runs in uncontested, and a simple try and a bit of a poor mistake by the football club.
Yeah, poor mistake, trying to flick it out wide, intercepted and just put below, sorry, put underneath the, just to the side of the posts, taking the Exiles, at the moment anyway, 10 points and possibly 11 points ahead. 12 points ahead as we go into the final 4 minutes of this final here at the GFI Hong Kong Football Club Tens.
Jonathan Griffiths, who's hobbling off, looks as if that one long run was enough for him. But Tom Rowlands, who's been a standout player for the Exiles, the Allied World Exiles, and you can see on there the FS Exiles, the biggest badge on any of the shirts. And that's McFeet Smith taking control of that. Ball moved out quickly by Black. But it looked as if they were going to end up back. Ooh, and again, another careless mistake by the football club. And again, the power of the pressure. 17 is driving in.
And somehow the football club got that out.
Incredible escape there by the football club.
Yeah.
But the clock is against them now at this point. And missed tackles. Rowlands offloads McFeet Smith, scrambling tackle. Side entry. We're going to have a dive over. And it looks as if it's held up. And the second one surely a finish for Cooper. And another try for Cooper, and that pretty much is Sean Cooper seals this and gives the shield to the debutants here at the GFI Hong Kong Tens, the FS Allied World Exiles. And they've enjoyed a fantastic tournament. They brought a fantastic quality of side to this tournament, and they have been a fantastic addition to this tournament. A number of Welsh players, a lot of experience in the side, and they've been efficient and very, even when under pressure, as they have been on a couple of occasions, they have shown some great qualities, and they will be a shield winner on their first visit to the GFI Hong Kong Tens. Drive by Matt Worley. Very young side on the field now for the football club. Tom Jones, quick tap and go, looking around. Again, good line, and through comes Simone James. Again, 2-on-1. Matt Worley for his first Tens try. And there it is. And 17-year-old Matt Worley scores his first try of these Tens, and he converts it. And that will be a happy memory on the video for him. Simeon James making that lovely burst, and Worley stepping on the gas, and a deserved try. And there is, well, it's well, the referee seems to have stopped the match 33 seconds early. I'm not quite sure on that, but it's been called full time, and so there is FS Exiles win the Shield final, and football club, Natixis Football Club, close but not quite good enough. Evans, your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I thought Exiles, I didn't thought won it as emphatically as they would, to be honest. I thought the club started out brilliantly. They had a bit of a hiccup in the middle of the first half, ended the first half as they should. A couple of quick tries there, and certainly took the momentum into the second half. But a few loose passes gave the momentum back to their Exiles. And as I said, I suspect that the Allied Exiles were just a better team.